last time we saw you in action was obviously the Lomachenko fight.
Mhm.
That was your third fight with Top Rank.
Yeah.
Did you consider, after that fight, staying with Top Rank, or did you know that you were going to leave?
Yeah, no, I was weighing out all my options. I'm trying to see, what Top Rank presented. What they wanted. What they had to offer. And other promoters as well.
Okay. Overall, your experience with Top Rank, how would you describe it?
I mean, I had 3 successful fights with them. I made a lot of money with them, so
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I got nothing bad to say.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, man. So Devin Haney, he was on the MMA Fighting on SBN podcast, and they was on there talking about a lot of stuff. But he was on there talking about why he's back with Eddie HEARN and fighting back on Matchroom in Dazn. It's simple. Pretty much, Eddie HEARN is paying him a whole lot of money. And this is not surprising because this is why a whole lot of fighters from the U.S. try to go over there to the United Kingdom, try to get signed with Eddie HEARN, or at least try to get some type of deals, a 2-fight deal, a 3-fight deal signed with him, because Eddie HEARN, he generous with his money. Even though the fights, I believe, is not the major fights that can be made, but he paid his fighters a lot of money. Think of Jarrell Big Baby Miller. He was one of them people who was over there signed with Eddie HEARN, getting paid a lot of money. And then when he failed the drug test during the Anthony Joshua fight, when he was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua, he was begging Eddie HEARN to come back. You even have videos where he leaning on Eddie HEARN's shoulder saying, "Let me come back home," and all that crazy weird stuff. And so many other boxers been saying the same thing, like Eddie HEARN paying well. Anthony Joshua, he ain't leave him yet. Anthony Joshua might end up retiring, being signed with Matchroom. Not to mention that he turned into a superstar. So a lot of people like Eddie HEARN. And you figure Showtime is about to be out of boxing after this year. And ESPN and Top Rank is treading on thin ice. Golden Boys touch and go. Eddie HEARN and Dazn is going to be the major thing in boxing. Then you got Dubai and Saudi Arabia. They get into the sport of boxing and putting on those big mega shows over there. And Eddie HEARN got close relationships with them over there, bringing a lot of his big fights over there to Saudi Arabia. I can see Eddie HEARN being the next Bob Arum within the next few years, especially because now Al Heyman, he's having trouble getting PBC signed with another major network. So Eddie HEARN about to take over. And Devin Haney, he a smart businessman. Him and his father, Bill Haney, they know this. And I'm sure they probably calculated all this stuff, seen all the moves, seen 3 steps ahead, 4 steps ahead. And they're like, yeah, best bet, let's go back with Eddie. But I got this little audio clip of Devin Haney explaining why he went back with Eddie HEARN. So I'll play that, and I'll come back with my final thoughts at the end.
I saw an interview with Eddie HEARN last week where he was like, he was a man of his word. He told me he'd be back, and now he's back. Did you actually make him that promise when you left?
Yeah, I did. I never wanted to leave Eddie. I never wanted to leave, Dazn and Matchroom. But it's what I had to do to become undisputed, to be in this position. I had to go sign with another promoter, go with the guy who I was fighting, go fight on ESPN, and go do that. And Eddie, he respected it. I told him that, I had to do this, and I'll be back, and I did.
What is it about Eddie HEARN that you like as a promoter?
No, I mean, me and Eddie, we have a relationship outside of boxing. Where Eddie was the first one that really believed in me, that gave me my shot. He, when I was a young kid, he took a chance with me, and he paid me well at a young age, and I will always, respect and appreciate him for that.
Could I ask, what were the options that you were weighing before going with Matchroom?
Everybody. We was talking to everybody.
Okay. And there were certain fights probably tied to those options, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, what was it about this particular fight that made you say, okay, I'm coming back to Matchroom, and this is the one that I want to be the first one in this new chapter?
Yeah, I mean, it was an instant shot at, me becoming a world champion at the 140-pound division. And that's something that I've been wanting to do, to become a two-division champ. It was a fight. It was a fight for me to fight in the Bay Area, where I come from, where my roots is, where my day one supporters are. So it all made sense for me.
Yeah, so y'all heard that. He said Eddie Hearn paid him very well at a very young age. And he was the only one who believed in him and believed in his dream of building up with Devin Haney Promotions. And that's real. Because Al Heyman didn't do that. Top Rank didn't do that. Golden Boy didn't do that. Not even Mayweather Promotions. And Devin Haney used to be in Floyd Gym all the time, training with Roger and Floyd Sr. So it took someone from all the way across the pond, someone who's not even American, who's not even the same color as him, who gave him an opportunity. Say what you want about Eddie Hearn, you gotta give him respect, because he gave a lot of dudes opportunities. Shoot, he gave people opportunities who don't even deserve it. He'll say he won't work with somebody again, but then end up doing it again, because one, he's an opportunist and he like money, so he sees the opportunity. So Devin and Bill like, look, we got all the belts, so now we back with Eddie, because that was the reason why he left. He had to do a 3-fight deal with Top Rank just so he can get those fights with George Kambosos and everything to become undisputed. Now that he got all the belts, now he back with Eddie Hearn, and now he called the shots. And Eddie Hearn is so thorough that on his first fight back with Eddie Hearn, he got him a shot at the WBC title at 140 against Regis Prograis. He ain't had to wait or nothing. So I can see Devin Haney and Bill Haney working with Eddie Hearn for a very long time. But this is boxing, and only time will tell. But we just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.